Now after creating the blend and the actual mesh, we need to apply the image to that. The simplest way to show you is to go under your attribute editor, go to color, hit this button here, go here, and as you can already see, this one has the ping already attached to it. You go to your folder and it'll bring you to, as long as it's a set project, the sources images, or at least it's supposed to, and in which case this one goes to the wrong sources images. But whenever you have it set to the right one, which mine is on the desktop, you can actually select that and then hit set project and it'll fix it for you. You can go to your sources images, take that ping and apply it to that actual image. Now since it's already applied in this case, we want to next move on to the blend. As you can see, you can't really see it and the sheen kind of like gives it away. To fix that, we want to go into our attribute editor, go all the way to the blend. We can change our blend to a Lambert, which has no sheen, more of a flat look to it, and that should fix your issue. As we begin to move on, we're going to utilize the Control and D key at the same time to create a duplicate and then move it and translate it over here so that you have a side view. It'll hit the space bar and show you the side view. Match that up to your grid and match this one up to your grid so that you're actually able to work off of those images. The next thing I will show you involves the EP curve, and you can actually select that through your create EP curve, go into your side view, and I'll show you in a kind of roundabout way what it would look like. This is the full version of it. You only want to do half of the subject because we'll duplicate it over, which optimizes your time. Now here's a quick representation of what it would look like as you go through the process. Notice there's a EP curve vertex right there, so we want to make sure that we put exactly the same thing on the other side, as you can see, so that when we create the polygons it makes for a better workflow. Now this is only half of the EP curve. The next thing we want to move on to is the creation of closing that EP curve. Now we can access that through open and close and edit curves. And I'll show you a quick rendition of what that would look like. Here are all of our examples. As you can see, this curve isn't completely closed. Well, it would look like this once you've hit that edit and close, open and close button. If you hit it again, it'll open it back up. But we want it closed so that we can create a planar from that curve. We'll go into edit curves, surfaces, hit planar, and it will create something similar to this structure here. Now it is going to be kind of wishy-washy. We're going to end up having to convert it over to polygons, in which case when we do, it'll look similar to something like this. Now because it's a curve, it has a lot more angular form to it, so you're going to see more vertices in your polygon version. If you notice over here, there's vertices here. We want to create those into four-sided polygons. An easy way to do that is to utilize our polygon section, and under edit mesh, if you hold the control shift, you can create a shortcut but create a interactive split tool, and if you go over here, it'll show up in your shelf. It's the same tool here. You're basically going to be connecting some of those vertices so that it makes a four-sided polygon. This is the workflow that we need for moving into ZBrush. And as you continue to fix those, you also want to remember that before you can go from the planar to the polygon workflow, you have to modify it, and that is easily accessed through your modify drop down, go to NURBS, 2 polygons, and that'll convert it over for you so that you can utilize your interactive split polygons tool, which is really cool and something new to Maya 2012.